Greetings and salutations, mappers, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail version 4.3. Last time, well, actually, I think the whole stream last time was just looking for Graphia. And we found her, like, really easily. So that was something. Yeah, and then it was just Wolf saying goodbye to Blade. Because he's jumping into the maw of the corpse of Rassi, which, being a corpse, does it really have that much power to, like, actively consume him? Like, wouldn't you just fall into a hole? Anyways, right now he's going through his, memories of the past. That's not smart. Let's see what was the mission. Primeval and other times. I saw it. That existence. That blue maw. May you find the resting place you desire, Blade.
This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knights, back when I first began my training.
Got it. No, I did. Never mind. Not for nothing.
Looking at it now, it is a crude piece of work.
Senior Frater, are you truly from a short-lived species?
Okay, rude.
Why do you ask?
I mean, no offense. I just wondered, why would you come all the way to this Yanzhou to learn the craft?
My home became a grazing ground for those boars and beasts. My parents...
Oh.
They're fertilizer. Unlike you, I won't live to see them wiped out. But my blades will. Look at this blade. Fresh from the forge today. I made it.
That is so cool!
Stop flattering me. This is just a standard issue sword for the Cloud Knights. According to the template, its name should be New Blade 01.
Senior Frater, how could you so thoughtlessly name your own creation? The very first assignment Elder Huayan gave his disciples is, what defines a blade? He always says a name carries the weapon's destiny.
A lone cloud drifts. A crane departs the woods. Let's call it Departure, Junior Frater.
Senior Frater, I thought you'd go with Lone Cloud or Guyun.
I assume Frater is brother. I don't know why this didn't go brother, but sure.
Bai Hung. And that bow I forged for her. In the end, it was I who forged the greatest sin.
For me? Thank you. I told you, didn't I? As long as you set your heart on what you love, nothing can stop you.
Well, that backfired.
Hey, did you give this bow a name?
I named this bow Lure after a mythical steed from the primeval Imperium. Legend says it was one of the Emperor's finest mounts, a divine beast that could tread over any chasm and lead its master back from the brink of death.
How did you get so off track? Why pick a name meant for a horse? That won't do. It does not suit me at all. I'm gonna call it Recurve Bow.
That sounds terrible. It's like my mother naming me Human. At least change it to something elegant like Winding Stream. Fine. Have it your way.
Look at you! Skilled with both the pen and the sword.
You really should not be trapped in this flame wheel forge for the rest of your life. Hey, perfect timing! I have a few friends getting together on the Lafu. Wanna come along?
Staying in a single place your whole life. That won't do. Jingyuan's Devastator Glaive. The weapon I promised to forge for him all those years ago. Old friends have drifted across the stars, but he remains.
A genius. I suppose Master Jingliu's swordplay should be no trouble for you then.
You little rascal. Do not try to act like my senior just yet. I am from a short-life species. Xianzhou's swordplay takes hundreds, even thousands of years to master. I simply do not have the time.
I heard your bold claim. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. It seems you think little of us Xianzhou people, then?
My, the future sword champion has sharp ears. It was just drunken rambling. Don't take it to heart. It would be a waste to throw my skills away on the battlefield. You go to the front, and I will forge the divine weapons for you. It is a promise.
Alright, deal. Then I want a Devastator Glaive, 4 meters long, decorated with green silk, and you should engrave the blade with cloud patterns. Or maybe lightning.
Wait until you have grown a bit taller. Then it is settled. When the time comes, you shall arm each of us with a weapon of our own. Let us face the fires of war in your place, and handle all that tedious business on your behalf. Come, friends, drink up. We 5 come from all walks of life, but here and now, we are one. Together, we shall bring glory to the Xianzhou, and peace to all who dwell beneath the stars.
By the rainbow and the 10 lords, if I betray our bond, let all of existence hunt me down.
I didn't know that weapon's actually called a Devastator Glaive. Is that like a real weapon? Or like real classification?
The prosthetic arm and sword staff from Mr. La Mancha were works created by my master and me.
Oh. Well, that's my thought.
He came to visit me even after I was cast into the shackling prison.
Yingqing. No. Yingqing. How did you end up like this? The shadow has tasted the flesh of abundance within you. You cannot even speak anymore. Yingqing, look at me. Lift your head. It was only thanks to you and your master that the shadow of veracity was sealed. I owe you both a debt of gratitude. So I have but one question. Do you want out? If so, just nod. There is always a way out. Just give the word, and I will carve a bloody path to get you out, right now.
There is no need. I must atone for my sins.
Perhaps if I had taken you away from Flamewheel Forge back then, your fate would have been entirely different. I respect your choice, just as I did all those years ago.
Pity. So much in this world does not go as we wish.
Wait, isn't that Cactus Blade?
This is not my work.
The Hunter's Blade.
This was where my life as Blade began.
So you're Blade. You sound like quite the expert on swords. Oh, good timing. What do you make of the sword she's carrying?
The blade itself is fine, but the technique is wrong. Swordsmanship is no song and dance. Power starts at the feet. Only when the eyes and mind follow through will the strike land.
My, oh my, Bladey. You really are the ultimate blade critic. Since you have so much to say, Master, why not forge a legendary blade for each of us?
I put down the hammer a long time ago. My hands cannot do what my mind wants anymore. Fighting with a weapon that does not suit you is just a quicker way to die. From now on, if a sword is needed, let it be mine. This shell of mine is the only blade there is. A weapon given by Ying Xing to an old friend. But we are no longer who we once were to each other. Who I am does not matter. What matters is, do you remember this weapon?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
All that happened. You think you can just walk away from it all? You would do well to keep Cloud Piercer by your side. Or, next time we meet, I will be the end of you. What a pity. In the end, we still cast our weapons aside.
Apprentice, come here.
Finally. Is the end in sight?
Oh, that was a close one.
I am here, Master.
Good. I have waited a long time for you.
You have seen every blade I have forged in this life.
Fine work. Somewhat flawed, perhaps, but their edge is undeniable. The marks of a true master.
Gazing upon the weapons I forged in days past, I can only feel a surge of endless regret. The hammer falls and cannot be undone, yet I have spent my life taking one wrong step after another. I betrayed my friends and broke my oaths. Even with these divine blades, I failed to protect those I held dear. My hands are stained with blood. I loathe the reflection it casts back from my blade. But what weighs heaviest on my soul is the debt I owe you, Master.
in this life, I fear I will never have the chance to repay it.
Let it all out. You feel a bit lighter now, don't you? But isn't there one last piece you have yet to show me? It is yet to be named, has it not?
That is a mere scrap from the forging of Shard Sword. I hid it away, fearing it would bring shame upon our school. Master, how did you...
Can a mere boy keep secrets from his master? I entrusted General Yao Guang to bring it to you. Since the day you left, I have kept this blade hung in the hall, gazing upon it daily. That raw, youthful spirit within it, it burns to the touch.
Wait, is he real?
It is the same light that shone in your eyes the day you bowed to me. It is the keen edge of a craftsman.
I am but rusted scrap now. My light has long since faded. This is where I belong. Buried.
Crushed ore, old materials, rusted iron. As craftsmen, we spend our entire lives in such company. Waste not the bounty of the world, but perfect it through craft. To take what is useless, to take every failed scrap and forge it anew. Isn't that our very mission as craftsmen?
Even for a life that has reached its end. A life built on nothing but mistakes.
As it is with the work of a craftsman, so it must be with the life of a craftsman. Do you still remember the question I once asked you? What defines a blade? The answer already lies within you. Go now, and forge it anew.
Forge it anew. Interesting. Now I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. Ying Qi himself said that back when he was nearing his end.
Shoo.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
You fought me all this time and leapt into the Leviathan's maw. Nothing more than a bit to drag me down with you. Pity, truly. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. And now, I have come in answer to your prayer. Within the Leviathan's maw, I shall grant you 1,000 years of agony, as your flesh will be remade, only to be devoured again and again. You shall find no release. Is this not exactly what you call forge it anew? Poor child. You and the Xianzhou citizens are always so short-sighted. Trapped in this waking dream called life, You cling to what is gone and tremble at the thought of being forgotten. Yet when I come to carve through your flesh and awaken your minds, you spurn my beautiful gift. You were once a master craftsman. You should know best about the beauty of shaping. I can grant you the power of reshaping life and death, bringing those you loved and lost back to life. Let your friends return to this world again and again, giving you the chance to right every single wrong.
Righting wrongs. You mean by carving out more walking husks like me? Things that crave an end they can never reach?
That is but a fleeting pang, a necessary tempering on the path to eternity. If you persist in spurning this gift, this maw shall become your prison for all time. Your body will churn for millennia, caught between being digested and reborn. Every inch of your flesh will remember the agony of being ground to pulp, until your very will dissolves into nothing, leaving only a hollow husk that can cry out my name.
Are you done talking? Do you truly believe that I am the only prisoner here, Shuhu? You are the one bound most tightly by your chains. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. You are nothing but an echo of them, a slave trapped within your mission of compassion. You mock our obsessions. You are Yao Shu's most pathetic prisoner.
Yao sounds you?
Are you trying to provoke me?
No. I am pronouncing your sentence. I never dove into this abyss for the sake of a mutual end. I came for forging. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the veracity. And that struggle is exactly what I want. Let the maw of this Eon husk be the furnace. Let our undying flesh be the iron. And let death, 1,000 times over, be the hammer. Right here, I shall forge and recast you again and again. Not to destroy you, but to create a cage that can hold you prisoner for all eternity. And the thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior who branded you with your mission, Yao Shu. Are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
I see now. So, this is how you forge it anew. Very well. Let us see how this duel between the condemned unfolds. This forging within the furnace.
In the end, which of us shall forge the other into a blade?
Ooh. Meanwhile, Himiko. A while ago at the Astro Express.
When reunited with family after a 15-year separation, 22% of organic life forms will weep and embrace, whereas 59% will exhibit indifference or outright rejection. Yet, choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead is entirely unheard of. You harbor suspicions regarding Mr. Ryusuke. Why is that, Miss Himiko?
Before Star Rail Fest began, I stopped by his office to look for the family's records on the Phantom Moon games. Out of concern, or perhaps curiosity, I leafed through his portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each piece serving as a microcosm of a different planet. That was when it suddenly dawned on me. 5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone. Lost to the fires of war waged by the Antimatter Legion.
Just as you suspected, Mr. Ryusuke's travels have been highly suspicious. In the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. 2 years later, the IPC received word that the last local resistance group had rejected all aid and launched a suicide charge against the Legion.
Oh, word.
Also, in 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled alone to the planet Goliath's Shepherd. After a century of resistance in the fires of war, the planet was officially declared dead 9 years later. Both incidents point back to a single culprit.
The Lord Ravager Asat Pramod.
However, there is also evidence suggesting that Mr. Ryusuke was still in plain Arcadia when Asat Pramod appeared. Additionally, the IPC recovered a commission he received. It read, "Please carve a trace of our lasting glory, just before the world meets its destruction."
He accepted the commission, even though he knew the Legion had surrounded the planet?
Legends of the Graphia clan abound within plain Arcadia. To this day, many believe the Weathering Curse is a scar seared into your very bloodline from Graphia's struggle against the Legion. Conjecture. Mr. Ryusuke was tracking the demon from beyond. He likely believed that finding him was the key to breaking the Graphia clan's curse.
Any other conjectures?
There is another possibility. Please forgive me if this sounds out of line.
They were lovers.
There is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramod. He might have even chosen to work for him.
I'll have a word with him.
I'll leave it in your hands, Miss Himiko.
Dad? Do you have a minute to talk?
I do. I'm 1000% free for you. What brings on this surprise call for your old man? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you these past few days. That foolish didn't hurt you, did she? Actually, what am I thinking? A mere herald of death is nothing to my Himiko. You probably handled her in no time. And that kid is something else too. I'm telling you, everyone at school is a huge fan of the Astral Express now.
15 years. The blood-stained games are finally over.
And this time everyone survived.
It's time we sat down and talked. Just as father and daughter.
Huh? Am I dreaming? My little girl actually wants to have a real talk with her old man. Well, I don't care if I heard you wrong. I'm taking this to the bank. Praise the Astral Express. Praise Hachivelli. 10 seconds. No, make it 8. Your old man is on his way.
There's no need to rush like that.
Love you, kiddo.
I should have seen that coming.
Himeko!
How the hell?
Open up. It's your time. Himeko! Said, come over. Tell me more about this.
You know what's weird? These have low blurbs. Born here, raised here. The tree remembers the way you came, and the shell you left behind. Hometown in the hearth. The hearth fire crackles and pops. The scent of home never fades with time, even when the world has carried you far away.
I originally planned for us to meet at the school, but since you're already here, let me show you around the Express.
Oh, I would love that. I was in such a rush last time. I really want to get a good look at the place where you spent the last 15 years. Who could have imagined it? The thing that connects this nearly infinite universe is not some distant godlike sheep, but a single express.
I have met many artists who dreamed of boarding the Express just to get a closer look at the legacy of trailblazing. So I am curious, how will the great artist Ryusuke evaluate it?
Me? Well, I'll give it my all.
I was only joking. There's no need to be so serious.
There's actually so much interesting stuff on this express.
Catch up over to Ryusuke. What's he so surprised about?
This table is kind of different from the others, isn't it? I mean, they all look alike, but this one doesn't seem authentic.
A lot of old furniture was destroyed when the Express crashed. Pom-Pom and I spent quite some time picking the right replacements.
Ah, out with the old, in with the new, huh? Well, the Express has been running for years, so it's only natural to have to patch things up every now and then. You must have had a hard time keeping it running.
It's not that hard. I'm used to it.
Just as I thought. The Astral Express looks amazing inside. These chandeliers.
The designer used the skeleton of a void song whale as a reference. They say it's been here since Dolly's days on the Express. It catches the eye of many people who board.
But the light seems a bit dim in here, doesn't it?
It's always been this way.
Oh, well. Have you tried swapping in a polarized conductor? Or rinsing the light units in an alkaline solution?
Are you an artist or an electrician, Dad?
I am just speaking from experience. Don't forget, your dad was once the one who set up all the lighting in those classrooms. Is it there? Oh, let me see.
Are we gonna enter the Forgotten Hall? Why is this visible?
It's bigger on the inside. Oh, the phonograph also has music from all sorts of worlds, just like the versions I've heard before. Oh, it's a shame I didn't get to see the legendary infinite ice cream machine.
What now? What now?
Dad, you actually believe something like that exists? I thought only kids would fall for it.
A long, long time ago, such a thing did exist on the Express. When the Express passed the desert planet Talon, Granholm left the machine there. Now, it has become a popsicle planet.
Wow.
Conductor! Long time no see. Your fur looks a lot smoother than last time.
Really? Thank you very much.
Hey, my daughter Himeko finally opened up to having a heart-to-heart with me.
What a special moment! Pom-Pom will leave you to it then. They say family is one of the most precious treasures. Pom-Pom believes we should cherish them.
See? I told you. This time, Dad wins. Oh, Himeko, you may be a fully capable navigator now, but sometimes experience still beats youth.
Aren't you tired of talking non-stop?
Are you actually worried about me? Ah, I am so touched.
Perfect. I'll make you some coffee.
No, not touch.
Huh? Huh? Well, might as well swing by the meeting car to say hi to that, Intellitron buddy.
Pom-Pom finds Himeko's father very easygoing.
Himeko, come on. Let's walk together.
The real Ryosuke loves Himiko's coffee. I have a feeling it's Graphia's taste buds.
They say family is one of the most
Although he did marry into the family, technically, so. But he could have also taught her how to make coffee.
Intellitron, buddy! Long time no see.
Ah, welcome to the party car, Mr. Ryusuke.
I like Shush. He's fun.
Rumor has it that the drinks in the World's End Tavern are all brewed from jokes. Since we are in plain Arcadia, any single joke before a drink would be second to none. Since there is only a single joke, it is quite literally second to none. Mr. Ryusuke, the tension detected in your micro-expressions has increased by 33% since our last encounter.
Oh, nonsense. Himeko is brewing up a cup of coffee just for me. Is there anything in the world more wonderful than that?
A cup of hot coffee right before the end. This must be what they mean by life is short and bitter.
Huh. Well, now I see why they call you Shush. Well, since I'm still among the living, let me tell you a joke for a change. A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer. Now one day, they ordered a drink from a service robot on the express and told it a joke.
A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger seeking a certain answer. I have retrieved the same joke from the archived logs. It is indexed under the title, An Unfunny Joke.
Wow.
But did you know, the first time the robot heard that joke, it laughed with pure joy.
Don't go filling Shush with nonsense. Its database is already enough of a mess. Dad, here's your coffee.
This cup is huge. Himeko, tell me, are you still holding a grudge against me?
What are you talking about? Now drink up while it's still hot.
Analyzing components. Results show coffee concentrate, Heldoran butterfly scales,
Why?
a species of fish from a gas giant,
Why?
trace amounts of iron particles,
Well,
and
spoon.
various other unknown substances.
How?
Mr. Shush, you must be exhausted after telling all those cool jokes. How about a nice hot cup of coffee to warm you up, huh?
My inspiration circuit is vibrating. My radar indicates that the conductor requires my immediate assistance. Good luck, Mr. Ryusuke.
Ryusuke gazes at his coffee cup with steely determination, as if the liquid swirling within were molten magma from the core of a planet.
Oh, Himeko, if I do not make it out of here, please deliver my resignation to Miss Dolly. Tell her I will not be coming in tomorrow, which is really no different from any other day.
In the blink of an eye, Ryusuke grabs his coffee and downs it in one swift gulp.
The coffee tastes like heaven.
Oh, want another cup?
Himeko, Miss Dolly told me that back when you were a school assistant, you used to bring a massive pot of coffee for everyone every single day. They still talk about it to this day. It would be selfish of me to keep this all for myself. I simply must bring some back for the other teachers to sample.
I am afraid it will be long cold by the time you get it to them. But as you said, it is time for us to head to the school. We must return to the source of all these tragedies and put an end to the blood-stained games.
Are you truly ready to say your goodbyes? We can stay a little longer if you like. We still have plenty of time.
We should go now. I have been ready for 15 years. It has been 15 years. Those ghosts have been repeating their final day over and over, trapped inside the classroom you imaginated. Even if they are merely shadows of the past, they deserve to be set free.
Oh, you're right. Let us use one final goodbye to close the chapter on the Herald of Death incident.
Senior, you are back! We are all waiting for you.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Himeko, we don't have enough time for the lobby. Could you please use your amazing Imagenesis skills to decorate the stage for us? I am begging you.
Mia, stop bothering Himeko all the time. If you and the others hadn't slacked off on the rooftop, we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
But the school anniversary is tomorrow. If I do not get this done, Ms. Dolly is going to skin me alive.
You should start by tidying up those ribbons. Once we are finished with the classroom, we will all come and give you a hand.
Hey,
Laughter fills the classroom, but the living know the truth. It will all happen again, just like every single day for the past 15 years.
Wait, did you hear that? It's him! He's back again!
Everyone, hide! Don't let them find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back!
Don't be afraid, Belle. I'm here. No more running away. We don't have to face any Herald of Death anymore.
Really?
When have I ever led you astray? Look, even the Dean has arrived. Let us run through the anniversary program one last time.
Right now? But we still have so much left to do. The decorations are nowhere near finished.
Oh, it is all right. We have plenty of time. This sunset will linger for a very long while. Just long enough for us to finish our celebration. I hereby declare that the Graphia Academy anniversary and the graduation ceremony of 1984 has officially begun. Since the other grades are not with us today, we shall keep the proceedings simple. According to our school motto, every student must truly understand their purpose before they depart from these grounds. Students, have you all discovered who you wish to become?
Why so serious? It's only a rehearsal. Well, in that case, I'm going to be an artist. And not just any artist. I will be even better than you, Senior.
I plan to study at the Intelligentsia Guild. I want to learn how to create even more interesting imaginae.
I want to study cinematography and become a director. I want to capture every single moment of happiness in the Arcadia.
I hope that in 10 or even 20 years, you will all still hold these dreams close to your hearts. And now, please welcome our distinguished graduate representative, Himeko, to the stage to offer her final blessing to the graduating class.
Our senior is doing this? That doesn't happen a lot.
Himeko? Are you nervous? Relax. Give us a smile.
I do not know what to say on an occasion like this. All I know is that this is a comfort the living leave for themselves. But take that step forward. Go and embrace tomorrow. Become someone that the person you are today would be proud of. Congratulations to the class of 1984.
Senior, don't miss us too much.
Himeko. See you around.
Himeko, what's with the sad face? It's not like we'll never see each other again. Farewell.
Belle. Full Wish. Mia. Safe travels, everyone. "15 years. The blood-stained games that altered the course of so many lives have finally come to an end.
If only I had not lost myself in my own grief. If only I had looked after that child properly. Well, perhaps everything would have been different. It was not only the Herald of Death that pushed her towards that abyss.
Full Wish said that it took Plain Arcadia 15 whole years to kill her. Will this world ever get better, Dad?
I don't know, but I'm willing to believe in it.
Dad, all these years, just what have you been doing?
Is that concern I hear in your voice?
If you say so.
After the blood-stained games, I traveled to many different worlds. Every time I set foot on a new planet, my thoughts always returned to you. Until one day, I happened to see news about the Astral Express. The person on that screen was so different from the daughter in my memories. I was afraid, to be sure. I did not want to disturb the life you had found. As long as I never saw you in person, I could keep telling myself that lie. My daughter had fulfilled her dreams to soar among the stars.
Von Walk? Owenly? New Londinium? Step by step, I made my way into the very bedtime stories you used to tell me.
Were they beautiful?
In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, yet to be reached. You may have been a poor excuse for a father, but even so, thank you for setting me on this trailblazing path.
Same here. Thank you for fighting so hard to be here alive. It's still early, huh? Let's have a walk around the campus. I have something very important to tell you. But it can wait.
Something very important?
No. Give me just a moment to gather my thoughts. Whew, nice weather today.
Who are those bean guys? I gotta love it.
Let's go downstairs.
Oh my god, it's her!
Oh my gosh, I'm such a huge fan of yours!
Oh, go on. Keep those compliments coming. I could listen to this all day.
Goodness, they are not talking about you.
Himeko, slow down a bit. Your old man's arthritis is acting up again.
Senior Himeko! Oh, wow! She actually looked at me!
Her navigator aura is incredible!
Man, these guys are.
Astral Express, I love you!
Like a love song, baby!
Baseball Raccoon didn't come?
Oh, Himeko is so pretty.
It gladdens me that my daughter is so popular. But you're all supposed to be in class right now.
The Herald of Death incident just ended. It is only right to let them breathe and relax for a while.
To think that it all happened only yesterday. Young people really do have a way of returning to their carefree selves so quickly. I suppose it is because they believe the Astral Express will always be there to save them. It brings back memories of you as a little girl. Whenever you heard someone mention the universe, the light in your eyes would outshine even the brightest supernova.
That is true. The very first Imagine I ever brought to life was modeled after the rocket atop the Phantom Moon's head. That little fellow had quite a temper. He was so determined to fly higher and higher. To this day, I still wonder if it ever truly reached the moon. Dad, do you still remember it?
How could I ever forget? That thing came crashing down and poked a hole right through Miss Seadrake's tail.
Goodness.
I had to take you to apologize in person. I ended up redrawing the tail myself to make it right. These days, I wouldn't be able to handle that kind of trouble anymore. My poor old back wouldn't allow it.
Now that I am free from the weathering curse, you don't have to spend your life wandering the stars anymore. Why don't you just settle down here? I just can't face the thought of coming back to nothing but an empty home again.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
The Imagenesis classroom is ahead. So nostalgic.
Why is this area so creepy?
Ms. Dolly?
She might have taken the day off.
I never noticed it before, but on closer inspection, this classroom is so much bigger than it used to be. It must be because of that incident. As the culprit behind it all, you haven't forgotten, have you?
Of course.
Well, since I couldn't get you onto the real Astral Express back then, I figured drawing you a substitute instead would be easy enough.
The principal himself imaginated an express and went tearing across the campus with his daughter in tow.
It even made the front page of the Duo-Mention City News back then. Looking back, you were always such a bright and spirited girl. Which is why I encouraged you to reach for the stars. When the weathering curse took hold, did that dream only end up weighing you down?
If it weren't for those dreams you gave me, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I'll never forget. Whenever the weathering curse flared up, you would always sit by my bedside and hold my hand, telling me the stories of Sir Kamor.
That was always your favorite. Whenever your fever refused to break, you would cling to my sleeve and just wouldn't let go. So, I would start from the moment Sir Kamor invented the diving device and go all the way to the second voyage of the Interstellar Explorers. Like clockwork, right about then, you would close your eyes and drift off to sleep.
Yeah, that was the first story you ever told me. And the very story that helped me make up my mind. Even if I could never leave this place, if fixing the Express meant sending just one soul to the stars, that would be enough for me. Yet before I knew it, I'd already traveled far beyond anything I ever imagined as a child. I think I understand how you felt back then. Perhaps one day, I'll set down my duties as the navigator and come back to this place too.
What about the Astral Express?
A crew of the most incredible nameless will keep the Express sailing on.
Like a teacher watching their student, or a father his daughter. I understand that feeling. Then your dad will always be here at home waiting for you.
So, what is this important thing you need to tell me about?
Yeah. That important thing.
Dad, are you hiding something from me?
I knew I couldn't hide it for long, Himiko. I am sick.
What?
This isn't the right place for this discussion. Let's go to my office.
So...
It's the Weathering Curse. I know what you're about to ask. I do not share the Graphia lineage, which is why I believed I could find the demon from beyond and save you and your mother. But in the end, Ryosuke was just a useless man who couldn't save his wife or daughter, or even himself.
Tell me, what happened in the past 15 years?
You've seen my portfolio, haven't you? Those worlds are just like plain Arcadia. Every single one of them has fallen victim to the demon from beyond. In those places, luck is a very real thing, and the demon from beyond can manipulate misfortune.
What does that even mean?
In ways beyond comprehension, you feel misfortune crashing down like a tidal wave. Solar storms, diamond rain, system failures, one disaster after another. But if you make it out alive, bizarre strokes of luck come swarming back to you. And so the cycle repeats, washing over the world, tearing it apart.
It sounds more insane than the Phantasmoon games.
The universe's sheer madness, beyond all reason. I survived over and over, yet my body has become as fragmented as Graphia once was. Is this his way of torturing the rebels? I don't know. But by the time I realized it, there was no escape.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I could have reached out to the IPC's doctors.
It's no use. I've been chasing after him my whole life. I know him better than you do. Himiko, remember when you first learned to paint? I told you then why we must paint the beauty that we see.
Because the ugly, the despicable, and the cowardly, they endure forever through evasion, like beasts driven by survival. Beauty remains ever fleeting, just as heroes find their end in sacrifice, and stars dissolve after they shine. Humans have surpassed their animal nature. We face our pain and our end to win a dignity that the vast universe cannot ignore. So, we must capture what is noble and bright to show that such things truly lived. As for the barbaric and the low, they will endure regardless, needing no witness to their existence.
But Himiko, you are no longer the one who paints. You have become the very splendor that I strive to capture. Fate works in mysterious ways. I'm so glad to see you once more in my final moments, watching you fulfill your childhood dream. You are standing before me as the navigator of the Astral Express.
I should have come back earlier. I'm so sorry.
No. I am the one who came back too late. I've thought about it 1,000 times. On that final night of the Bloodstained Games, if only someone had been there to sit by your side. After everything, does this tardy father still even deserve to hear what his daughter wants to say?
If you're willing.
Thank you, Akiveli. Thank you, Himiko.
All of this happened after you went away. You were jumping from one job to the next, and for 4 long years, I had heard nothing from you. During those 4 years, I found the stranded express deep in the canvas world and kept trying to repair it. Watching the Phantom Moon grow fuller, I remembered the mask that had been handed down through our family for generations. If I could claim victory in the Phantom Moon games, then perhaps by harnessing the divine authority of elation, it might just be possible to set the Express in motion once more. But the Herald of Death was a complete madman, and he smashed every dream to pieces.
"15 years ago."
These bloodstains. The Herald of Death is heading to Tufbrook. He's already killed so many people. When will it be enough? Himiko, are you afraid? You're asking if I'm afraid? Of course I am. After seeing all that carnage along the way. Belle, Mia, everyone was splattered everywhere. Like spray paint. Twisted and crushed. They watched themselves turn into... while they were still alive. But Himiko, I'm here for you. I'm okay. I'm fine. If I don't stop him right here and win the Phantom Moon games, there will be no tomorrow for anyone, let alone a new journey for the Astral Express. And someone needs to avenge those students at the Academy. That is not your responsibility. If you are afraid, let me handle it. I know hunting down the Herald of Death isn't my responsibility. If I turn around and walk away, no one will blame me. But I am already here. I can't let him get away. Yeah, I'm not really scared anymore, really.
Ew.
Warning. Warning. Rogue supplicant has entered Dovebrook District. Aberration threat level, Calamity.
Well.
Aberration name, Herald of Death. By order of the Department of Aberration
At least these
Defense,
guys still have their bodies.
units must begin evacuating civilians from the surrounding area immediately. Warning. Warning. Rogue supplicant has entered Dovebrook District. Aberration.
The suppression squad sent by the Department of Aberration Defense. They're all gone. Completely wiped out. I struggled through the pain as the Herald of Death dragged and smeared them across the ground. But these stains... Is he really so far gone that he's using himself as paint? Even so, he still managed to break through the blockade ahead. That's terrifying.
To take down a monster like him, you need a single perfect strike. Overwhelm him before he can even react.
I think I've got it. But first, I need to buy some time.
Let me handle that for you.
All right, but buying time is easier said than done. It's too narrow here. We need more room. The best bet is to pin the Herald down on that bridge. I'll take all the wish power I've gathered since the Phantom Moon became full, and use it as fuel to paint it into existence. The sheer destructive force unleashed from creating a massive object will break him and leave him completely incapacitated.
But by doing this, even if we defeat him, you would be giving up any hope of winning the Phantom Moon games.
Yeah. By burning all the wish power, I will be forfeiting my victory. But even if I did win the games and restart the Express, what would happen to this city? To my friends, my teachers, and everyone else? Where would they have left to go? To set the Express in motion with Aha's power, while standing by as innocent people are slaughtered by monsters? To soar into the stars while turning a deaf ear to the screams on the ground? Someone who does that has no right to call themselves a nameless. I knew I should have stuffed an orbital cannon or a molecular saw into the case. Using that bigger on the inside Trailblaze tech, just like the Astral Express.
Remember that for the future, then.
Right. When this is all over, I will have to give it a try. Another body.
Black Birch. Guess he was after the Herald as well.
Black Birch, the masked fool? The one who turned Gotham City upside down not long ago? Only 2 supplicants are left in the games now.
In other words, we are the last hope for victory over him.
Just like those legends I grew up with. A hero confronting a monster to protect everyone. Now that responsibility falls to me. I will take him down. After that, I will repair the Express myself and see it fly over the horizon and break out of the atmosphere.
What a beautiful sight that will be.
Then consider this the first world to be saved before the journey on the Express begins. The very first stop, then? It'll certainly be quite memorable. The stench. It's about time.
So exquisite! These flowers blooming in plain Arcadia! Ooh, I can hear them dancing at the tips of my nerves! What is that? You say this is not enough? Still not enough! I need more pigment! I will mix my colors with screams of terror and pray for the catecholamines to drown me! Department head, I shall show you the error of your ways! This flesh is the culmination of life! Its own king is right here! The giant tree running through our heartopia! I shall become her! We will be as one! No, I will surpass her. I will devour her and become the one and only existence. Another new shade, dazzling, shattered crimson. Are you perhaps the color I've been missing all along? Step into this masterpiece! Become one with me and lay the final cornerstone for the future of human evolution!
Oh, okay, we're...
Stop! Right there. So, you actually conquered the Herald of Death and set the Astral Express in motion once more at the end of the blood-stained games. Michael, I believe in your bravery. When confronted by death, you will undoubtedly choose to resist. But you were so frail and sickly. How could you possibly defeat the Herald of Death, who slaughtered every single supplicant? And how could you hope to repair such a massive, stranded express? Well, the answer is clear. It would be impossible for you. That is, unless you had another person helping you. Don't deny it yet. I've been tested by you enough along the way. So now, give your father a little room to breathe. While I was gathering your belongings, I found some of the manuscripts you left behind. There were 2 distinct sets of handwriting upon those pages. Every trace in that house proves that 2 people once shared a life there. Legend says that during the Canvas Age, the grand artist Whitebow painted his late daughter onto a scroll and breathed life into her. Suppose, just suppose, that my brilliant daughter created a likeness of herself, a self-portrait so perfect that it breathed and moved with her. If that is the truth, then every mystery is explained. During that night of the blood-stained games, a girl at death's door and an imagination she created followed the trail of the Herald of Death all the way to Dovebrook. As a monster bearing Shuhu's flesh and a supplicant lost to madness, Marcus Antali defeated the pair before him without lifting a finger. Driven by pure instinct, he slowly closed in on them. He intended to use their very lives as pigment to paint a new bloody bloom. Little did he know that he was walking straight into a trap of their design. The moment he drew near, a massive iron fist was imaginated from the sky above. It crashed down and crushed into dust. It was the night of July 22nd, 1984, of the Arcadian calendar. A colossal shockwave radiating from Dovebrook District shook the earth. As the dust settled, a strange urban legend found its way into every corner of the world. Over 10,000 sightings reported a giant arm descending from the sky that evening. In the hours that followed, the Department of Aberration Defense confirmed that the Herald of Death was completely incapacitated. The theories were endless. Was it a divine act by Aha? Or a weapon built by the IPC? No one knew for sure. Yet the silhouette of that giant remained etched in every mind as a testament to heroism. It was just an arm. Yet beneath the brush of a girl who yearned for the stars, it became an extension of humanity's reach. The girl achieved her dream, and the stars set sail once more. Truly a most romantic fairy tale. And now, unfortunately, I have to destroy this fairy tale myself.
You don't believe me?
I have no idea who you truly are. But that little girl who longed for trailblazing, my frail and sickly daughter. From the very beginning, Himeko never left Plain Arcadia.
That is not something you should joke about.
You know better than I do whether I'm joking or not. By the way, things outside aren't looking good. The Arcadia is drowning in problems. Is it really wise to stay here instead of helping the younger crew members?
Those kids are all grown up now. They can handle their mission. And as for myself, I am staying right here to deal with the biggest problem of all.
Man, it's just getting so intense.
Are you intending to stay here until the outcome is revealed?
It might take forever for him to return, or he might never come back at all. Or maybe, if I just complain and say, I wish Blade were here, he'll just show up. Anyway, it was his choice. We already said our goodbyes. Thank you for staying with him until the very end.
Now, it is time to deal with your matters. Gray-haired boy, you seek me out with her token in hand. What is it that you desire?
Yeah. I already told you why I'm here. Didn't you ask me to come here?
I don't quite follow. Our first meeting was just before we took the boat here. I only answered the call of wish power because of that mask. The one painted by Evanesia. Without it, I would not be here.
Uh-oh.
So, who is this me you speak of?
Me, of course.
Son of a bitch!
Not you again. A meanie will always be a meanie.
Play it like a goddamn fiddle.
Misfortune and I share one thing in common. We both enjoy dropping in uninvited. A reunion after 1,000 years. Graphia, it has been a long time.
Asat Pramad.
So you finally showed yourself, Lord Ravager. I knew it. This goes much deeper than I thought. Graphia's arch nemesis. I'm gonna go deeper than I thought.
Back at Ingford Hermitage, what you heard was only half the story. 1,000 years ago, amidst the ruins of Ahatopia.
Wait, what?
I found a baby girl on the verge of death.
What?
Her cold, lifeless body reminded me of the legend of Elation. Aha heard an infant cry and burst into laughter. Too bad I never did get the joke. So I came up with a much better one. I infused that child with the power of destruction, giving her the rebirth of a Void Ranger. I taught her to paint her monstrous beasts using the life of the veracity as pigment, all to carry out the Legion's divine will. Graphia, your name was your commission, to paint the world and carve a trace of our lasting glory just before the world meets its destruction. You were doing so well, right up until you saw that express crash. It gave you ideas, Graphia. Unrealistic, foolish ideas.
Since that day, I have had nothing to do with you or your destruction. Your failure began the moment you tried to destroy the Express. All you did was turn the spirit of the Nameless into a rallying cry for rebellion. I took the power you forced upon me and used it to save the innocent. You commanded me to record the end of worlds, but instead, I created a sanctuary.
So, you think putting on a human mask makes you one of the Trailblazers? How amusing. Look at yourselves. That weathering curse is still eating away at you and your kin. It is the inescapable price for being a child of destruction who dares to betray her fate. World and canvas, a total disaster. Yet you still try to dress it up as a victory. Do you know why I haven't spared Ahatopia a single glance for an entire millennium? Because you bore me. But now, things have changed. Someone far more interesting than you has returned. And unlike you, she is the real deal. A genuine Nameless. That is why I have returned. Simply to tell you all this.
A genuine Nameless.
Himiko?
I've had my fill of this drama. Now, I'm dying to see how your face handles my fist.
For 1,000 years, I have painted them over and over again. Every innocent life you extinguished during the Sind Earth Age. Tell me, Asat Pramad, are you prepared to face their fury?
I have more important things to do than linger here. But this little parting gift of yours? Why not let them have a taste instead? Come forth. Demonstrate your defiance.
Is it over?
Watch out!
Pity. Such a clean strike. But the odds of success are 0.
The restraint check failed?
A 1 in 10,000 chance. The moment I cast the dice, the outcome is fixed. Remove the masked protagonist. It doesn't suit you. As for you, your end is decided. Farewell.
Sorry. I have failed.
Minions of destruction! I will drive you all from this world!
We must force her back to her senses.
Come on, I choose you.
Why would Blade be the target?
Mountains grow, dragons rise!
Okay, I think the order goes Denhung, so Wolfblade.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone. Soaring above.
Because Denhung gets energy from some Wolf action, right? So.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Time for a buzz.
What? Oh, wait, what?
Fury of the dead!
Seriously?
Do we have to go full force?
Of course not. That is exactly what that Mimi wants.
Devour offspring! Fight for me!
Yeah, I can't really get any stacks with the shield up.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Nope, I don't want that. Just want basic.
Remember that. Trust me. Together, we can do anything! My purpose has always been to protect.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. At this speed, too slow.
It's nothing.
The blade's edge knows no mercy. Your end approaches. Make good the loss.
I can endure more.
Is this how it feels to be enslaved?
Let's write an ending like never before. Man, me. Time for a buzz. At this speed, too slow.
It's nothing. Absolutely cannot let you touch this place.
Oh.
Astral Express! Department 4!
We need to finish this fast and catch up to Asat Pramod. Looks like I have to use level 999 one more time.
No need for that. If a sword is needed, let it be mine.
Oh shit, he's playing! That was fast. He was only in there for like 20 minutes.
Have you thought it through? What defines a blade? The sharpness that endures, after all has worn away. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron. Die a thousand deaths. Tempered into a blade!
That was awesome!
What? Not even a welcome back?
My strength is not what it was.
Don't
It's
hesitate.
more.
Slayer. Here's Slayer Aaron Demon. This forged blade.
Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the temporary fire!
Targets inflated with grudge ablaze must select endure flames or extinguish flames when taking action. Okay. Endure flames skips its turn, gains the fortitude effect. Extinguish flames has the chance to immediately dispel grudge ablaze and takes fire damage when not dispelled. Oh, there's only a chance.
No way! Blade!
It still costs a skill
answered my
point?
prayers.
Yeah, screw it.
1 in 10 chance of survival. I choose to survive. What happened to her?
This is Asat Pramod's handiwork. We have to bring her to her senses first.
Is this how it feels to be in sync?
Mimi!
Don't panic. I'm still here.
Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the temporary fire!
Oh, close.
That paradise may be unreachable for me.
Shit, I think I threw off Blade's equipment.
Savor it in my place.
He might be reckless. Oh no, he still has. What's that?
Fail to send you.
It's nothing.
My purpose has always been incoming. Dragons, obey calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Huh. More enemies.
Let luck be haste.
Okay. And then, nope. Shit. Stalling, stalling, stalling. Stalling,
worry,
stalling,
I'll do
stalling.
Mimi, Mimi!
Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the temporary fire!
Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Let's write an ending like never before! Mimi! Mimi! Can you let me have some fun time for a buzz? This combat needs optimizing.
Oh, she's at 8. 81%.
At this speed, too slow.
not really using Blade for its full potential here.
Make good the loss. Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the temporary fire.
That paradise may be a savor it in my place.
Trust me, you can do it.
My strength is not what it was.
Graf's gonna act. I
It's
think
more.
she's gonna put the debuff on.
Incoming!
Depart once more!
More enemies.
Well, we're fine.
Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
It's nothing. Absolutely cannot let you touch this place.
What?
I hope I am not too late.
Are you kidding? Your timing is impeccable, Blady. But isn't this a bit much? How did you even change outfits? What happened down there?
These are good questions.
I used the Leviathan's maw to imprison Shuho. But that doesn't matter.
What matters is that you made it out alive and got the job done.
Not yet. I have made a decision. This time, I will stay and become a supplicant. I am joining the Phantas Moon Games.
Huh.
What? You're going to stay here and poke your nose into this world's business too?
Let us settle this first. Are you okay?
Thank you. All of you.
We will stop at that, Pramad. Are you really alright? You gotta have a hole put in you.
As long as the canvas remains, Asat Pramad cannot kill me. You have fulfilled what Evanesia entrusted to you. It was all me. For 1,000 years, I was the one obsessed with bearing every responsibility alone. Asat Pramad was right after all. I have been a ghost of 1,000 years past, arrogant enough to think my seal over the world and canvas was unbreakable. I really believed that accumulated wish power would be enough to strike him down when he returned. We are up against the same nightmare that survived a whole Sindearth age. The same monster that an entire era could not even overcome.
Just how did he even sneak into the world in canvas?
The first time I stepped into Inkford Hermitage, a strange whisper tried to latch onto me, but it didn't succeed. Maybe that was the first step in Asad Pramad's plan to infiltrate this place. Then, he took on Graphia's form to tamper with my mask, and even taught me the way to summon the real Graphia. In the end, he got what he wanted.
So, this guy has only been after one thing this whole time.
We can graph it. To break the barrier of the world in canvas.
And to awaken the husk of the veracity. We need to leave this place as soon as possible. The giant maw that swallowed me is starting to stir.
But he mentioned he had something more important to do. What is that even supposed to mean? He has so much on his plate, no way he can split himself into pieces and handle everything at once, right?
Oh, but he can.
1,000 years ago, the demon lord from beyond invaded Ahatopia. The power he unleashed was beyond all comprehension. He could appear in places thousands of miles apart at the exact same time, as if he possessed countless incarnations.
What?
He said he was meeting a genuine nameless...
Himiko! She's in trouble!
The biggest problem? Do you mean me?
You said that classroom was a secret place of your own creation, yet Fullwish seemed to know everything about it. You are far too familiar with the Express, yet there is no way my father could have ever set foot on it. And another thing, when we first met up earlier, you said it had been 15 years. But my father clearly left much earlier than that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your story is riddled with holes. Or rather, you never even intended to pretend.
You are the only person I can never seem to lie to. And about that last point, it was just a slip of the tongue.
Stop this pathetic act. You are not him. You who dare to impersonate my father, show your true self.
It seems our pleasant little father-daughter chat has come to an end. Buying time, keeping me pinned down. Oh, you played your part well along the way. If I proved to be more dangerous than anticipated, you would be right there to shield your companions. But, Navigator, you still overlooked one possibility. The most fatal one of all. Why don't you try to guess at what exact point did I take Ryosuke's place? It happened on the day that man, in his desperate search for the source of the Weathering Curse to save his family, was destroyed by me. That year, Himeko was 6. At her mother's funeral, she met her father for the first time.
God.
You are lying.
Probably.
I have told you only one lie in all these years, my dear daughter. Nice to meet you. I'm your father, Ryosuke.
All that effort, all those years spent by my side, what are you really planning?
Even I find it hard to tell what goes on in this head of mine sometimes. But now, as I look at your face, at that exquisite expression, it all makes sense. I had so much fun playing a father. And the best part, that was not even the most fun I have had today.
Hey, can you hear me? Someone who looks like a Sapramod just showed up at the tavern. We are under attack by Asai Pramat. Dan Heng and I will do everything we can to cover Yao Guang.
I've played along this far, so why not make it interesting? Let us add a dash of red to our little opening act. You have proven your theory by tearing off the mask of Ryosuke. As a courtesy, it's now time to strip away your disguise. The ugliest lie of the Trailblaze. The truth that has been hidden for 15 years.
When the Phantom Moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you.
The girl looked up at the stars, but in her heart, she was terrified of setting out. She was afraid of the universe, and even more, she was afraid of the weight of responsibility. In the end, she'd left her wishes to someone else. As for her, she chose to lie in a grave and stay in the Arcadia forever. Ryosuke's daughter, Himeko, is long dead. When she saw how vast the stars really were, she ran away. Just as the Trailblaze will always converge with the destruction, culminating in awe-inspiring obliteration.
So, you really are a fake.
Right back at you.
O denizens of this Arcadia, lost in its splendor, once I beheld the Astral Express rise again towards the stars. Since then, you have known 15 long years of unbroken peace. It's been a while, old friend. For 15 years it was I, Hassan Khan, who delivered every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge in these long overdue surprises.
Oh my god! Oh, good. Blade's on the train now. The founding artists. The ink has dried. The die is cast. Ooh. Boy.
Nice.
Universe-wide exclusive, the one and only interview with a Lord Ravager. Introduction. Delighted to arrive at Planet Arcadia and bring destruction to you all. Please enjoy the impending apocalypse, struggle with all your might, resist to the bitter end, and finally embrace a glorious death. You didn't actually fall for that, did you? To be honest, I'm not a fan of Arc Forger. He never replies to my messages. Even Zephyro at least sends me a courtesy ellipses. Fentilia is pretty cool. She always sends a bunch of stickers at once. Then says something snarky like, "Hey Dicehead, stop spamming the work group chat with photos of your daughter." Reporter. For Bobo Press Corps. Another warm and sunny day in paradise, gazing upon the portrait showing the president's wise and noble visage. The Furbos couldn't help but wonder. If they could investigate and uncover intel on Asad Pramad before the boss did, then he would surely recognize their professionalism, be moved to tears, and give them a promotion and a raise. But where to find him? Just as the Furbos were deep in thought about this, a series of strange knocking sounds shattered the silence. Then, from the direction opposite of the knocking, a terrifying whisper came from behind the Furbos. Looking for me? Question 1. Whoa, what do you want? Answer 1. Asad Pramad. When a junior's newspaper wants me as a guest, of course I have to show my support. Even if I'm just pretending. It's good to at least feign excitement. You are the very first newspaper in the entire universe to interview a Lord Ravager. What? No interview outline? No worries. I already saw up one for you. How does a Lord Ravager scroll through short videos after work? How does Nanook calculate employees' KPIs? If you sprain your neck fighting the IPC, does it count as workplace injury? The Antimatter Legion's latest recruitment policies. That's probably more Arcforger's department I shouldn't overstep. Question 2. Drop the act already. I've already heard that Lord Ravagers eat children when they're hungry. You're here to silence us and turn us into Furbo Hotpot, aren't you? That box in your hand. It smells so good. It can only be Hotpot based. Answer 2. Asad Pramad. This is a half-price seafood hotpot from the supermarket. Been so swamped lately I don't have the time to cook. So for this I just microwave it and that's dinner ready. Question 3. Lord Ravagers eat microwave meals too? You're that busy at work? Answer 3. Asad Pramad. So that's the thing. The business trips are constant. Last time we were hustled to Amphorius to welcome some new hire who didn't even stick around for probation and immediately switched jobs. Does that even make sense? Every time I get back to Planet Arcadia, there's a ton of work waiting for me at the Academy. When I can't leave, I depend on the Graphia Academy's medical insurance for my tendinitis treatment. Now that I think about it, neither Akavelli nor Nanook ever gave me any kind of insurance. Maybe being stingy is just something all Aeons have in common. Furblisser. Boo-hoo. I feel for you. The former president also milked our labor. We're all wage slaves in this world. Our lives are even more bitter than wormwood weeds. Question 4. Would you be interested in working for the Legion? Selnovia and Arcforger are both hiring right now. I can get you in. Answer 4. Furley. Can you elaborate on which overlord is best suited for slackers? Paraprince. Beep boop. You're so lazy, Furley. No overlord's gonna want you, boop. Furblisser. Also, how did you turn this into you interviewing us? Question 5. Mr. Asad Pramad, weren't you in a rush to get home and eat your hot pot? So maybe we should wrap up this interview here? Asad Pramad. Answer 5. Asad Pramad. No rush. Setup's all done. I'm just killing time with you guys before the show starts. It's alright if you can't think of questions. Why don't we chat about everyday life? Hobbies, interests, that kind of thing. Got any consoles around here? Wanna play around? Question 6. Okay, let me ask something real quick. Something real. If you hurt your neck, does that count as tendinitis or some kind of spinal problem? Answer 6. That's not Pramad. Tendinitis. Question 7. The dice on your head. Can you sleep comfortably with it? Answer 7. That's not Pramad. Easy. I just take it off before bed and everything's fine. No? Wanna learn? I can teach you. Furbos. No, that won't be necessary. Question 8. What's your favorite food? Answer 8. That's not Pramad. You really stumped me with that one, kiddo. When you've lived as long as I have, narrowing down is no easy feat. The open-faced cheese pie from Syracuse 3. Even the most discerning fool would keep coming back for more. I knew a chef there with extraordinary skill. Half of what I know in the kitchen I learned from him. Then there's the meteor cake from the Glug Ring. The baker, Cash, is a gentle soul. Chatting with her always reminds me of Dolly. The seafood noodles at the Kraken Tavern are my favorite in all of Planet Arcadia. The owner of Kraken was also one of the first friends I made after returning to Autopia. Oh, and Dimension City used to have this little snack shop. Their family recipe produced treats nearly indistinguishable from the desserts of ancient Benzai Tengoku. My daughter and I loved them. Sadly, the owner's son was killed by a herald of death, and no one was left to carry on his craft. He and I were close. During the holidays, he'd send sweets to the office, and I'd always bring him back a little something in return. Question 9. You've got so many friends here in Planet Arcadia. How come you still want to destroy it? Answer 9. Aside Pramod. Is there any contradiction between the two? Question 10. Wouldn't destroying a world you once lived in with your own hands weigh on your conscience? Answer 10. Aside Pramod. No need to worry. My gym membership for the year has already expired. Although, getting insurance might be difficult with Graphia Academy gone. Question 11. The daily life of a Lord Raptor doesn't sound so different from a regular person, does it? Answer 11. Aside Pramod. For me personally, getting promoted to Overlord doesn't really change my hobbies. In my downtime, I still read, game, take walks, yeah. But most of my colleagues are pretty shut in. Can you even imagine Zephyro kick back in an ergonomic chair, cradling a cup of Immortal's Delight? Only Nova, and Fentilia sometimes play a bit of chess together. Have tea parties, things like that. Beep boop. So even Lord Ravagers can be a bit girly, huh? So do they chat about how to destroy the world over tea? Aside Pramod. No, because I just made that up. Question 12. What have you been reading lately, Mr. Asad Pramod? Any book recommendations? Asad Pramod. Answer 12. Asad Pramod. Flipping across the blue. More facts about Acavelli. The Falcon Saga. The Cosmic Slackers Compendium. Father-daughter relationship repair manual. Postpartum care for Void Rangers. I even picked up a Fentilia-inspired novel at Star Rail Fest and sent copies to all my colleagues. Everyone rejected the package. Everyone rejected the package except Luxbeam. Oh, looks like it's nearly time. Conclusion. Asad Pramod suddenly stands up, grabs a seafood hotpot, and gives the Furbos a bow. The young actors are finally taking their positions. I, too, must return to enjoy my remaining time with my daughter. And with that, he spins his dice head around and vanishes from the newspaper office. Scared the fur off us! Boss, we're filing for workers' comp. Laughing Prone, get out. Says, is that really you? It's not fake, right? I don't know. Is Laughing Prone, get out someone we know? Mr. Mimi, take a guess. Bro Mimi, take a guess. Baseball Raccoon. Sapramad, you just wait. I'm gonna make a perfect dice roll. In the room where it happens. Says, whoa, this post is blowing up. Gotta jump on the bandwagon. What do you mean you interviewed a Lord Ravager? Out of move, says. Is it too late to buy a ticket and bail from the Arcadia right now? Aberrations will be arrested, says. Citizens, do not panic. Following the evacuation procedures provided by the Department of Aberration Defense, please retreat to the nearest shelter in an orderly manner. Dovebrook Wynn says, wait, I think I was standing in line with this guy at the supermarket earlier. If I'd known he was a big deal, I would've asked for a selfie. Pan Shipper says. The trembling little furbo and the Lord Ravager. I shipped them. Honestly, no cap says. Pan Shipper, don't be so desperate. I gotta finish these things. So now I'm just stuck here. Ah, went off. I don't think Opal's at 9. I'll give him a dimple. The problem is that I don't have a light cone for him. Because the turtle's on Silverwolf. And as my main TPS, can't use it. Collapse this guy. Future's Mize. Passkey. Defense. Sempo. Mediation. Collapsing Sky. Chorus. Loop. Reminiscence. And that is all we got. Well, that's the end of Trailblazer Adventures for next... How long does the banner go for? Next month! So, we'll come back here at the end of June, apparently. Until then, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I'll see you all next time. I assume next patch will probably be the end of the Planet Arcadia saga, because then we'll go to the... the vacation planet for the IPC. So yeah, I guess, yeah. 4.4, end of, Phantasmic Games, probably. Till then, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!